So, welcome back everyone, and a very big special thank you to two very good people. They know who they are for the extra advice and giving me a few ideas how to look at something different. And today, guess what we're going to do? Well, I know you'd never guess, but we're going to pull all this down and start again. Why? Because, well, maybe I just screwed it up just a little bit. Or maybe it was a big bit, but it was a little bit. But, well, it's a big bit. But it started out as a little bit. So, we're going to go there. No, that was a bloody great idea, wasn't it? Because it seems that I've somehow managed to totally destroy everything. Or at least totally miscalculate everything. Which means I better start again. The only sensible way to do it. Of course. And we're going to see if I can make a better job of it this time. Instead of all the, oh damn it, always the wrong one, eh? See if I can make a better job of it this time. And sort of try and make it look at least like I knew what I was doing. Of course. That glass must be awful heavy. It'd be nice to just once be able to do something. And I think I'll change these stairs as well, because I had to think about it, and I think I can make it sort of a little bit more, not necessarily professional, but just make it, well, look as though I knew what I was doing. So, okay, all that's clear. None of these can be cleared yet. Oh, current crop health 100%. Current water usage, grow time 17 minutes. Well, that's alright. So that's that one. Water level high, grow time 12 minutes. Oh, growth process. Oh, that's already 100%. Well, that's alright. That's 88%. That's 59%. So they take longer. What are these? These are way, oh, they're only 49. So those three are take the longest to grow. Mushrooms are the quickest. Alrighty. Now, what I was going to do here was reset this a bit. And to do that, which one did I have? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. So, what I needed was... looks like we've got to go elsewhere. Grating, I think we'll call it. Yeah. Okay, what is this? That has all that. Has that. Has that. Oh, okay. That's the one we want. Okay. Now, first things first. Okay. So maybe I have to have. Oh, maybe I have to have those stairs going up there first before I can place it on the top. Is that how it works? Possibly. Okay. Why can't... Oh, shit. How do you change that? I don't want it down there. I need it up here. But not there. Ah, of course it wouldn't work. Why do you think? Whatever made you think it might work? So why wouldn't that attach there? Is there some other... Surely that should attach to that. Why would... One thing after another, isn't it? Of course nothing would work. Whatever gave you the idea something might work, like, properly? Yeah, it's no friggin' good down there. So how do you get it to get up there? I mean, normally it should... No, it's only going to go like that, isn't it? It's going to be a pain in the friggin' ass. How the fuck do you change it? Well, they're only safe walkways if the fucking things will fit where you want them. Jesus Christ almighty. They've got to make it awkward, don't they? Oh, so what am I going? Yes, great sofa way. Well, that'd be alright, except you can't attach them to anything you want. So what the hell's the use of having them? Stupid. Jesus, wet. Fornicate. It's simple. All you have to do is attach up there. But no, you don't want to attach there because you're a bloody imbecile. Oh, great. Suppose you could always have it that way. That's no bloody good for anything. That'd be stupid. So why can't you reverse it? You should be able to rotate it. Why can't you? This game gets beyond belief. Um, uh, so why won't that sit up there? It should. There's no earthly reason why it shouldn't. You can do the stairs. All I wanted was a platform there. Is it that fucking hard? Alright. Oh. There's something fascinating.
Inventory full.
Okay. So, what? Oh, shh. So what would we do here? We'd put a door here normally, wouldn't we? So, this is not making things easy. Of course, it's interior plate. Why wouldn't it be? Take it, get everything else except the interior plate, and that's the one thing you need. No, that won't go there either, will it? Alright, so why don't I do, if that's going to be a pain in the ass, let's do what I was thinking originally. And that would be build that up. Okay. What shall we do? Dusty almond there. It's nice and bright. That's too dark. It's different. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Of course. Ah, you're determined to do it, aren't you? Fuck you. Oh, come on. Oh, shit's sake. Ah. Ah! Why isn't there any? Why can't I do a small block on here? Huh? Okay. What was it called? There's a special block that you could use. Transfer block? No. What was it called? It'd change blocks to something else, or so you could attach them. But I don't know what they call it. And I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I know it's meant to, if I understand it correctly, it's meant to change the size of the block. Or is it a special mod? Because I can't see it here. And this, if that's the case, this could become a problem. Because I'm not very good at working these things out. And when I get frustrated, I start throwing things. Okay. I'm sure that, okay. So how the hell were we able to make smaller blocks? Ah, shit. Ah. Come on, come on. There's got to be a way. That's all large blocks. But I was able to do that in small blocks, so why can't I select small blocks now? What is different that I can't do that now? Come on, there's got to be a way of doing it, surely. Somehow there's got to be a way of doing small blocks. Do I have to start it from out? No, I shouldn't have to start it from outside. This is not making sense, guys. I really am getting a little disturbed here. I should be able to... Okay, one thing I can do. So let's do that in the meantime, because I hate being totally confused for everything I try and do. Where are we going to put it? I'd say down there. This should be enough there. Right, so taking the advice of people who know a bloody sight more about it, it's conveyor junction. They'll be able to just walk straight across there then, won't they? And that's not a good idea. Should have been using the F key. Oh, maybe this time. Well, I don't think they can jump across there. So that should keep them out. So far we're not having much fun. And we're not really getting very far. So my idea was to put beams here in the corners and then run beams across, down each end, across each end, and then a couple across the ceiling, right, and increase the height of this to 2, but because I don't have the mod that gives me the extra angle pieces by the look of it, because I can't find them anywhere, so I think it must be a mod. I was going to just put what? Where'd you go to? Damn it. Okay, where were we before we got rudely interrupted? Yes, I was actually going to build a framework here and then put the roof on. So obviously, I can't work out how to do small blocks and add them to large blocks. And the only thing I can vaguely remember is there was a special block you could use to add small blocks to large blocks, like here. But for the life of me, I can't remember what they called it, which means I don't know what I'm looking for. I assumed it was in the blocks here somewhere, but I just don't know. So I'm missing out either way I go. I either make the whole thing wrong, and the biggest problem is that I can't, for the life of me, to push on mess. remember what it was called. So I don't know. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, merge block. Well, bugger me. So, will that work? I don't know. I'm going to have a look. So, but I don't know. So we're going to play this game, are we? But we don't know what we're doing. See, I don't think that's the one either. No, that's wrong. That's wrong by miles. See, I don't even know if I've got the right bloody thing. Fuck, too much. The thing is, I don't know if that'd work. We would have to do that on each corner if it worked. Alright, let's do something stupid. No, it was there all the time. No, because that's not stable on there now, is it? That's wobbling all over the bloody place. So that's not fixed there. Do I have to start way the hell down there? Is that what it is? Because I can't start up there. I've got to start from down here. And that means taking all those corners out. Is that what the difference is? I'm glad you guys, I hope you guys don't mind my confusion, because I seriously do not know what I'm doing. And I'm finding it extremely difficult to be able to see. I'm just not getting it. And why isn't I don't think that's going to work. So what am I doing wrong? I should surely be able to build that, because that's on a concrete foundation. But I can't, because it won't allow me to without that. It'll build on that, but that's all bloody shaky. Oh, I really should give this away for the moment, because I just can't, for the life of me, work out how it's done. See? It's even unstable. So what have I done wrong? Have I got the wrong piece entirely? Or am I just an idiot who can't see what's in front of me? Okay, it's a small block trying to go onto a large block. But if I use large blocks, I'll have no space left for anything. So I can't use large blocks, I've got to use small blocks. But if I use the block, the small block to adapt it, I can't place it anywhere that it's stable. So what the hell am I doing wrong that I can't get anything to work? Okay, production seeds. I know I haven't got that many, but we'll just do as many as we can. And at least we'll have some more seeds to plant. Okay, that's enough of that for the moment. Now, oh shit, that could have been a close haircut too. Oh, the bloody lights are not on again. Uh-oh. I think I better go back and fill up first. That's what I was going to do, was put some lights on here because it's too bloody dark and I can't see what I'm doing at any stage, even in daylight. And I've got too much junk here. I've got rid of all that, I've got rid of all that. Let's go and have another look, shall we? Might give me time to think, which probably is not a good idea. Nothing in that. I guess it's chop up time. So, this still does not solve my problem. And that is, what the hell am I doing? And why am I keep doing it wrong? Apart from the fact I don't know what I'm doing. So how do you correct it? Can you only use small blocks on things like shuttles and what have you? And for buildings you have to use the large blocks. It doesn't sound sensible if you wanted to make something smaller. In fact, it sounds rather ludicrous. So, oh shit, it's changed again. Seriously? That's what I thought. Okay. They should be interconnected anyway, so I don't know why they go. No. I'll just shove them in another hole until it's filled. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Yes, so what should we do then? Well, it sounds like lights is the best thing. And for now, while I'm trying to slow down the total confusion I have in my head at the moment, and before we do that, let's see about planting the garden. Vegetables. Okay. I mean, these are all right outside as it is anyway. But now, get these all planted and sorted, get them started. Why am I having such a problem with just making a few bloody walls? The door won't fit properly. The stairs don't fit. The gratings are in the wrong place and don't fit. And the only other way was if I set the door back. And if I set the door back here, that means it's going to be running into there all the time. And that's not going to work. Is there something to do with the height of it? It shouldn't. Because he's made buildings a lot taller than this. So why won't it fit? That's the problem. Right, next thing, lights. Let's make some lights and see how we get on. Oh, that's right, lights are not in there, are they? They are bloody well in here again. Of course, they'd be construction problems. Why wouldn't they be? Best to have more than you need. Good idea. Heaps and heaps of lights. There, two there, one there. Oh yeah, put one up there just for the hell of it. Okay. Now, let's go down making lights. Alright, are they all done? Should be, that's more or less all of them. Now, do I have to reset them manually? Each one, or can I should be able to do if I put them in a if I just put them all into a block, then I should be able to set them all together, shouldn't I? Eh? Have I got to do each one individually? I thought I could just put them into a terminal is not connected to any ship. Okay. So how am I meant to? Huh. Atmospheric process, industrial assembler, industrial small cargo container. Spotlights are on that. Wind turbines, yeah. There we are, corner lights. Okay. $13. Well, that's lightened it up a bit, hasn't it? Now I can see all the way around, except maybe here, but that's not that bad. I can still see what's going on. Yep, well that's one improvement anyway. Well, we did get something done after all that fumbling around and bumbling around. But it's not really helping me. So, what if... No, because this is where I'm not sure what I should do. I'm going to try something that's probably stupid, but I'm running out of ideas. Not that I've been extra good with ideas anyway, but I am running out of them. So, what if I put the stairs there? Yeah, I know, I saw you. Oh, 3 of you now, so we're getting invaded by 3. Oh, are you guys going to make a habit of this? Oh, I see. Oh, well, aren't we having an interesting day? Not getting much done, but we're having an interesting day. So, let's see if I can get those stairs. Nice red ones because I like red. there. Of course, the one thing I just took out is the one thing I need. Where are you? Okay, now I could have a single set of stairs here, but it'd be nice if I could go the other way. But will it let me go that way? Because that's what I would rather do. Is have them... Ah, shit. That way. Like that. And then... have those ones... I still can't get that here. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. So it's got to be one down. Okay. Well, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. The thing is, it takes up less space. Okay. So, we're not getting much done in this direction. What? Oh, that's right. I can't get across to there now, can I? Unless there's a set of stairs. Let's go revisit. Oh, let's go revisit those. No, there's no stairs without a rail, and that cuts me off from there. The only other one are those, and they don't have a rail going up that side. And that will have everything looking uneven. Okay. And we can't go there. Well, the other thing is we can just have to come up and do it this way, won't we? Go around this way. Because we can always jump down to there. Not ideal, but it might do. Okay, so what have we got up to? I suppose in the meantime, because I just can't seem to get these walls right, I could always just put a railing around there, and that would do the same thing. Um, This has got me confused. It is becoming exceedingly difficult to work out what I'm doing wrong. So anybody out there that has any suggestions how to build a small beam framework on here without all this messing about, I would greatly appreciate it. And for some unknown reason, even the doors don't work because they're too damn big and they don't fit properly. Unless I use an internal door for here, and that seems strange using an internal door. Well, I suppose it is internal in a way, but until I can sort out why this doesn't work and why I can't build anything up there, I'm in rather a foobar state. Missed it. So we've reorganized the stairs. We've had some vegetables growing, and we've got some seeds from them, and we've got lights on. We've got plenty of lights. We've now got plenty of food. It's just a matter of waiting for vegetables and stuff to grow to see what else we can cook. But I truly would have liked to try putting on glass walls around here, but I changed my mind, and I was trying to go to the one too high and one across, the standard fitting here, and two up to make it higher. To do that, I wanted to put a framework up there with small blocks and then place the roof on top of it, even though it wouldn't have been a fancy roof, it'd just be a flat roof. But just to sort of make it look a little bit better, but I can't seem to work it out. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm not meant to be an engineer, which would probably be the closest to the truth. Because, believe me, this all seems to escape me, and I'm not quite sure how or why I'm doing it. We've got lighting, yes. We've got that. We've got the stairs put up in a nice pretty red. The only other thing is, I suppose I could go around, because really, some of these are rather bland, and it would be nice to see a bit of colour. I wonder, shall I play silly buggers for a minute? Let's just wait and see. That's nice. Yeah, that looks pretty. Ah. That was a bit dum-dum, wasn't it? Okay, that's pretty. Just something different. What else? Green gardens? Yeah, gardens should be green. Of course they should be. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to look at was this. Now, if I turn that around to there, or actually I could just move it back, here, well, 6 of one, half dozen another. I could place that beside the survival kit, which would probably be a little bit better because it would give me all this area here open. And it would then, as per advice, any ice I put on there could be used elsewhere as well. So, a little bit extra over there because I'm not using that much in that. Yeah, 5 kilograms should be enough. He's got 7 kg left. And what? Oh. That's right. So that's a couple of growths into there. All right. Barrel full. All right. Let's take this down.
Inventory full.
And see about where was it? I don't think I've got it on here anymore, which wouldn't surprise me. No. I see. So it does fit either way. Could be out that way, or it can be that way. So I want it. God, the things when I can't remember things. Okay, there's half the trouble. Why have I got so many damn tools? Alright, so if I've got so many damn tools, why can't I upgrade them? Let's have a look and see if we can. Production. Tools. Enhance welder. Okay. Put all those in there. Control panel. I want an enhanced welder. I want an enhanced roundy thing. And an enhanced vibrator. Huh, isn't that fun? Well, we could have done that a lot sooner. Alright, we've got slightly better tools as well. We are improving. Not very well, but we are improving. Okay. Weapons. What have I got for ammunition? I've got 6 rifle and 6 pistol. Okay. I've got plenty of magnesium. So, we want ammunition. And we want okay. We want 20 of those. and be nice if I could actually remember all this shit. MR8P. MR8P, okay. MR8P, that's it. Okay. Oh, it was a bloody pistol ammo. You idiot! MR8P. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. Now, we need it to be a pistol, you dumbass. Oh, it's just a S10. So it's standard ammunition. Yeah, S10, standard ammunition. You could have told me that in the first place. Oh, all these problems. I don't know how I survived this. I seriously have to start thinking about things better. Okay, we've got ammo. We've got food. We've now got improved tools. Okay, the garden's growing. And looks as though it's all ready already. Okay. So wheat is the only one. Oh, wrong one. I know this looks all complicated and weird, but it's the way my hex sorts work. So, what I need is seeds. I need one. I think I've got enough of those. More of those. Got 5 of those, I've got 4 of those, I've got 2 wheat, and that should be enough of that. Okay, that'll be the next lot. Now, production. Meal pack red pellets. Meal value 23%. Meal pack garden slaw 22%. Wheat bar. Lasagna. What do we need for that? Oh, we need grain. Okay, well that's alright. That can all wait. We need more grain. How much grain do you do? 2. Oh, wait a minute. Huh, that was it. Burrito 89%. Okay. So we can have a burrito. That's alright, that'll do. Huh. So it looks as though we're looking towards burritos. I'm not going to plant any now. That can wait. What have we got? Well, I think there's not a great deal more I can do today. We've done a little bit and we've accomplished a little bit, which is more than what I normally do. However, I would like to be able to put a building across here and perhaps add a bit more colour to the workshop, because nothing says you know what you're doing like a bit of colour around the place. Of course, I could also make this look a bit more pretty. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe we could do something like that, just for the hell of it. You know, just sort of filling in time a bit. What colour? Well, navy blue. Of course you'd have navy blue. Why wouldn't you have navy blue? Everybody should have navy blue. It's the colour of colours. Isn't that a beautiful blue? Ah, I don't know why you don't want to be blue. Maybe that's where all the dirty work is. They really don't like being blue, do they? The most beautiful colour in the world, and they don't like it. Yeah. Oh, nice and blue. Now, batteries? Well, batteries have got to be blue. I mean, that goes without saying. But they don't. And they don't. So, what we do now, we have black, because they should be black, they should be black, they should be black. Then nobody will know whether you've got a black eye or not. So if things are black and blue, they won't be able to tell the difference. Do you want those black? No, I want those to stand out. How do we make them stand out? Let's give them emergency colours. Because nothing says emergency like bright orange motors. And lights, well, I think we'll just have very plain lights, just something that's ordinary, like white, because white lights are nice. And oh, that's that one that doesn't like to have paint on it. Okay, and that leaves what? Just that? So, we can't have a dreary cabin when everything else is bright and shiny. So what colour shall we make the cabin? We can't have red because that makes us a target. And who wants to be a target? Well, red and blue, no, that's we go together. But no, I don't think you should do that. Yeah, darker one, yeah, that'll be alright. Now, is that ugly or is that ugly? Now, I know how to finish that. Let's add one more little twister shit. There we are. Now that evens it up. That's called utopian camouflage. They can't see it for the blinding reflection. That finishes off. Nice little touch. I should be able to spot that from a couple of miles away so I don't get lost. Isn't that beautiful? And we shall probably do something with those next time. But right now, I think I'm in enough trouble. And my brain is starting to sweat. And my eyes are getting all crinkly and blurry. So thank you, everybody. And please, if anyone's got any suggestions how the devil I can put up the framework without all the fiddling around, I would really appreciate the help and the advice, because I just don't know how to do it. I could use big blocks, but that's just going to sacrifice so much of the actual area. Although there is one I could see, I could put in the corner section, which would lift it up and raise that to too high. But then I've still got the problem of putting a framework up for the windows. But the windows would then be 2 by 1. That might help it, but it ends up blocking this end off, which means I have to keep going around all the time. So that's the only other way I can see of doing it if I can't get the frames up. Is use those corner pieces, just solid blocks as a corner piece. Build them up too high, but I don't know, and then just put the glass there. Yeah, I could probably do that. That's one way of doing it. Instead of making them in concrete, I could do them in metal. And then add a couple of lights. But that would fit that one there, but it still doesn't give me a door here. The only door I could put there is that one, and that would cut that off. So maybe just for the moment, go without the door altogether. All right, that's something to think on. But if I do that, will I be able to get around here? Let's go back to... See, I could put that in there. That would allow me to put the windows in. That should give me enough space to put the windows in. But would it allow me see if I did it that way, maybe I could get the windows fitted in there without too many hassles. Yeah, I can still get around there. There's only this corner. But maybe with the windows there, going up tuber 1 and tuber 1, I would have enough height that would still give me 4 open windows. Alright, well it looks as though once again I've rambled myself over time again. So thank you all. At this stage, that's all. The only thing I can think of, I can't seem to get those small blocks to fit. Oh, of course you've got to come round for a final bloody percent examination. Oh, where are you? Down this end this time?
Energy low.
Oh, that's all I needed. Right, where are you girls? Future, mind your own bloody business. Oh, that's right. I've reorganised it all. Yeah, change one thing and I'm buggered for the next 6 weeks. Okay, so thank you everyone for putting up with me. I know it's all rather erratic and strange, but quite frankly, it's just because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm just sort of trying to experiment and keep trying things until either A, it works, B, it doesn't work, or 3, I throw my keyboard out the window. So until next time, in another disastrous little turn, I will say good morning to all, and we shall see you in the next little disaster episode. And thank you all very much.